to the Nerdiverse. Go ahead, sit and listen to the masters, the old heads, talk about what you love the most. Video games, comics, movies, and everything you need to maintain your week. Got the knowledge that's straight out the ether. Gonna need a drink and have to take a seat to expand your mind and listen to the speaker. Mike and the squad's gonna give you what you need. Please send in the question, come and get some answers, learn a couple lessons from the masters with the special guests. We got the Green Lanterns glowing on their chest. Yes, please sit back and relax, cause we're gonna hit you with them stone cold facts. And allow me to be the very first to welcome you to the masters of the Nerdiverse. Welcome to the Masters of the Nerdiverse podcast, where we always have such sights to show you. This mutated Evangelion of a podcast can be found on iTunes, Stitcher, Spreaker, SoundCloud, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and Spotify. I'm, of course, your host, Mike G. And back with me, as always, is the also host. There's no co in his name, and there's no shame in his game. Winter Trash Monk, the Thizzer.
What up, folks? That's Trash Monk, the third Trash Monk, Trash Monk, and I'm coming at you from the trash bunker, trying to get comfortable here. Gonna open up myself a Bang energy drink to get started.
Dude, there's Coca-Cola, right? Have you ever had a Mexican Coke, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got with me right now. My mamacita. Just chilling right
Mamacita?
Here.
Yeah. Who is your mamacita?
My mamacita is a listener to this podcast, dog.
Well, tell her I said hi.
Of course, man.
I don't tell, and be thankful I don't say everything that you say before we record. I'm totally botched that one.
What?
I botched that.
What lore are you creating? I'm some kind of ghoul off the podcast.
No, you said that you liked Sons of Anarchy because it supports white supremacy.
Oh my god, I hate you so much right now. I said the absolute opposite.
I said, wait, but don't they just sell guns to the Nazis? And you were like, oh, that ruins it. I thought they supported it. Now
I've never gotten so close to cussing you out on this podcast. You bastard. My vengeance.
That in the MOTN Wikipedia.
My vengeance will be swift and painful, dog. I will not stand for this aggression against Mike G of the Western quadrant of the Nerdiverse.
If action won't be taken, a new chancellor is needed.
We can ill afford another Sons of Anarchy.
Vote now! Vote now!
Would you like to know more? Oh, I hate you so much. You know what? I'm so mad at you. I'm giving you what I like to call an MOTN hypothetical.
Okay, here we
go. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? All right. Winner Trash Monk the Third.
Yeah.
You're Tarzan. Okay.
Okay.
You're Tarzan. You're the last son of Greystoke. You know what I'm saying? You live in the wilderness of the jungles. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You're chilling with your brethren, your Kong gorilla, and you look down the line of sight on the top of the largest tree in the jungles, and you see man walking around with their boom boxes and their Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
they're with their boom boxes and their Crystal Pepsis, and you don't know what to make of it because you're Tarzan. You don't know anything.
This is the longest hypothetical ever. Okay.
So you have two choices. Do you just go bash their brains in and establish dominance, or do you try to communicate with the humans?
Well, considering that I've been with the apes for a while, I'd probably be scared and
You're scared of nothing, man. You're Tarzan. You're real ripped, and you swing from trees and do the yelling and all that.
Yeah, but it's like I'm not gonna outright seek out a fight. That's not Tarzan's way.
You know, you would know. You're Tarzan. You would know.
Yeah, I would tell the other gorilla that I want to know. Can you show me? I want to know if there's strangers like me. And then I
thought you were gonna go with I want to know what love is. I want you to show me.
No, I went with the actual Tarzan song.
Fine, you'll be in my heart, I guess.
Played by Peter Collins, I believe.
Peter Frampton?
No, not Peter. Not Peter. That's Peter Gabriel.
Phil
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, man.
Yeah, Phil Collins. Peter Gabriel
How
is
dare
a
you?
different Genesis dude.
Phil Collins is like turning over in his grave right now.
Phil Collins is still alive.
He's turning over in his memory foam right now.
Yeah, he can't move his neck. He had an injury.
That sucks, bro.
Yeah.
He's
But yeah, I probably would not bash their brains in. I'd probably probably think that they're another weird looking ape like me.
Would you just throw crap at them like apes do?
They don't just only do that.
They love it, dude. Apes, that's when they're having the most fun, dog. Apes super love it.
It's not like if you spot an ape, you are going to get poo thrown at you.
Yes, it's like an 85% chance.
No, it's not. No, you're more likely to have your genitals ripped off, and then
that's going to happen too. It's a process.
That's going to happen too.
If you just
so it's like as soon as you see the poop fly, it's like, oh, we need to go. Shit. We need to go.
This is part A, and then part B is coming when it just starts rushing you. And the silverbacks go aiming right for the balls.
I think it's chimpanzees that go for the groin first.
Yeah, it's reverse. So chimpanzees go for the groin first, and then they throw poop at you. Gorillas throw poop first, and then they go for the groin. But it's usually a mix of those two situations happening, and then they rip your face off.
Yeah.
So you can't stare at them anymore.
You're trying to throw copies of Sons of Anarchy DVDs over to
them. Yeah, and sell them guns, right?
Oh no, they're becoming white supremacist apes!
Oh no, the apes have learned the apes have mastered firearm technology. Oh no. And that's how Planet of the Apes start.
Hold on. Accept the joke that I just did.
I'm not accepting any of that.
I did.
Okay, I feel the impression. That part I feel.
Thank you.
That part I accept. But then we get the diamond cutting lasers and just cut the gorillas in half.
No, that's
Congo.
Congo. Oh.
Yeah, we just get the diamond cut laser blade, cut the gorillas in half while they scream. Is that humane? Nah, right?
Can we do another Planet of the Apes movie?
Yeah. I'm
not
down
us,
for that.
but...
Yeah, MOTN can do it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. So Baby Yoda Mandalorian blast the brains of the Caesar.
Caesar finds a baby chimpanzee, but it ends up being the gorilla from Rampage and ends up growing real big and strong.
Caesar, no! Caesar.
Yeah, man. And then he becomes Lord Gorilla. What was Caesar? Caesar was a chimp, right? He wasn't a gorilla. He wasn't an ape, actually, right?
I think he was a chimp.
He was a chimpanzee, right?
Yeah.
That's dumb. You should have been like a pygmy marmoset or something.
No.
Small but powerful.
Caesar, no!
Caesar, no. Ape, strong. Stupid Koga. There's always like a usurper, dog. Never trust your secondhand man. That's just in all fiction. The person right next to you is always going to betray you.
Following the acquisition of 21st Century Fox by Disney announced that future Planet of the Apes films are in development.
There you go.
Any future installments would take place in the universe first established in Rise. And on December 3rd, it was reported that Wes Ball is planned to direct a Planet of the Apes film.
As long as they introduce like Planet of the Snakes.
Wes Ball, known for the Maze Runner sequel.
Oh no! Dun, 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 dun.
The apes are in a maze.
The apes into maze. Aliens in maze.
Did I kind of sound like Harrison Ford there?
Yeah, that was hot.
Okay.
Don't ever not talk like that again.
Camilla.
Camilla. Then I'll see you in hell.
Yeah. Where's my family?
I like that. Get off.
Before I was an actor, I made hot tubs where people can hide their weed.
Why are you like drifting into like Jesse the Body Ventura?
Because everything goes there, brother.
Jesse the Mind
Ventura. I salute Colin Kaepernick for what there's a video.
There's a video.
Yeah, I fought in Vietnam for Colin Kaepernick's rights.
I was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah,
that never gets out.
I punched the guy. I punched the sniper.
Are you the worst sniper in the world if you allow yourself to get physically touched?
No. Well, here's the thing. From the story that I gather, this is a real story. The sniper, the one that Bradley Cooper played in that one movie.
Yeah, the sniper, American Sniper,
right? Called Jesse Ventura out, calling him like he's a fake SEAL, stolen valor type thing.
Yeah,
and then I guess there was an altercation.
Like, could you buy a Purple Heart from offline?
I can go on eBay right now and find a Purple Heart.
That's legit stolen valor, dude.
No, it's bought valor.
That's whack, dude.
That's still, but also stolen valor.
No, I was watching Red Letter Media, and they were talking about how, like, in the canon, that Boba Fett and Jango Fett aren't actually real Mandalorians. They just stole the armor. And
yeah,
like,
I can get
they're like fakes.
For $100, I can get an unassigned Purple Heart.
Dude, get us 2 Purple Hearts.
No.
so we can walk around like we got an S on our chest.
No, I'll get one for you that says Vietnam veteran.
Oh yeah,
Purple Heart. And let's see how far you go with that.
Yeah, because that math adds up.
Let's see. He's 50.
Like I would be the Baby Yoda of the Vietnam War. Though.
Yeah, you just see like the helmet is too big for your head.
It's just a helmet.
He already got the crawl down. That's actually the only thing he can do because he's
like
a baby.
It's like the turtles from like Mario. You just see this helmet waddling, and it has the Born to Die sticker on it.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude.
Well, I don't want to venture any farther into veteran Vietnam jokes.
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect.
Yeah, no matter how much you want to do it, but
okay, you son of anarchy. How was your week?
I'm just riding through this world, man, all alone.
But I'm the fan. But you know all the lyrics to the music.
Oh, I love Southern Anarchy. The soundtrack of the series is by far one of my favorites because here's what they do for a lot of them. They take old like 50s songs or something, and then they do covers, or they do like they did like a great acoustic cover of the Neil Young song. Hey, hey, my. Rock and roll can never die.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. By the way, there is a good cover on YouTube of Devo and Neil Young together doing that song.
That's a weird mix.
And Devo are wearing masks, and the lead singer's in a baby outfit.
Makes sense. Okay, who would win out of a fist fight, Devo or Guar?
Guar.
Yeah,
by far.
Guar have spiky parts. Devo does not. But Devo's from the future, so they may know future tech.
But they're devolved.
True. So is Guar. They're just stupid.
No, they're monsters.
They're just stupid monster Vikings.
Monsters built in a fever dream of Jerry Springer.
Damn.
Sally Raphael. There we go. That's what I meant. No, I meant Geraldo Rivera.
Lord Hungus, you are not the father. He just roars and spits blood into the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the band Lordy actually more than Guar.
I like Lourdes.
Yeah. You know Lordy? They're like a Dutch version of Guar, but I can actually understand what the singer is saying.
You don't understand and feel Meat Sandwich, dog?
No.
All right, fair enough.
There's a song that I used to listen to as a kid that's called Bring Back the Balls to Rock.
That sounds what's up.
Bring back the balls! Bring back the balls! Hail to the king of rock and roll!
Who's the king of rock and roll?
I don't think that.
Who is it? There had to be one. Was it Buddy Holly or something?
It's Jerry Lewis. I don't know.
Is it Jerry Lewis? Was he the legit king of rock and roll? I think so.
I need to confirm that's the lyrics. Okay. No, it's hail in the name of rock and roll.
That's a whole different question then. See?
Bring back the balls to rock.
That's too much balls, Doug. What else you do? There's too much balls.
I don't even remember what we're talking about.
Yeah, our train of thought is just derailed. Because you just want to bring back balls all day.
Here's the lyrics. Breathing fire, spitting blood, biting off the heads of bats and doves, drag on, then guillotines. That's what I want to see.
Okay. That sounds a little try-hardy, dude.
We are what we want to be. monsters of rock, we are for real.
I don't want any more of this.
Believe and shout hail in the name.
I don't want any more of this. Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
But yeah, so I finished BBC's Dracula.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You start off. My throat. I need a drink.
Yeah, you've been bringing back the balls for like 45 minutes. Hailing to the king or in the name of rock. BBC Dracula is kind of a hot mess, dude.
Stop.
It's kind of a hot mess.
You're just like the rest of the internet.
No, and what's funny, it's entertaining, dude. I'm not going to say it's not entertaining. Those 3 episodes were a fun ass ride.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little campy for me, man. It's a little goofy, dude.
I could handle the goofy. I liked the goofiness.
It's not. You know what it is? It's like everybody's playing it dead serious, but Dracula. He's having the best time of his life.
What about the Van Helsing?
She is a trip too. So a little back, BBC dropped this season. Do you want to spoil this or no spoilers?
No spoilers.
No spoilers? Fair enough. BBC dropped kind of their own version of the timeless tale of Bram Stoker's Dracula. And it kind of retells the origin story of the original novel. It has Jonathan Harker, it has Mina, it has Lucy, it has Dracula. But you're not going to just... And no spoilers. It's just a crazy roller coaster ride. And that I was not expecting. Very much not expecting it, man. What do you think? What are your thoughts about these 3 episode series?
I have an issue sometimes with what the BBC does because it gets my hopes up going, oh, there's a new season. Oh, it's only like 2.5 episodes.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
2-hour episodes. And
but then I also understand that, hey, it's better than nothing. Here you go.
Yeah. I mean, for what it is, it's fun. It's just goofy.
I like it because I've seen everything Dracula almost. Except for
Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Yeah, that's a very good comedy.
Dracula 2000.
Actually, I never wanted to say that was a good comedy. It's a comedy.
Wow.
Dracula 2000. I've watched that where they go like, Dracula needs to count stuff before he can come get us.
Isn't that the one where Dracula's spoilers for Dracula 2000? Isn't that the one where Dracula's actually Judas of Iscariot?
Yes. I knew it all along. You're that Judas guy.
You've been Judas, and that's why you don't like silver. Like, isn't that werewolves? And Dracula just bites you. But this Dracula was kind of cool, though. The Dracula, they remixed him so much where he's just too much. He was too strong. It reminded me of the Dracula from like Blade Trinity, where it just had stupid powers.
Yeah.
This Dracula was,
So that's what I liked. I liked how, because there is a lot of lore to Dracula that it could be like the old school Star Wars where you can't mess with the canon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But people have done it countless of times. Like Twilight's the big one, the biggest vampires in general.
Okay, I didn't read any of Twilight. Do they actually mention Dracula?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I think it's a fun little watch. I don't think I would like ever rewatch episodes.
Nah.
And it did what it needed to do, which was make me want to watch season 2 when it comes out.
Do you think there's going to be a season 2?
There's already in the works a season 2.
I'm not spoiling anything, but how? How, Sway? How they run that back?
I don't know. Why don't you read the Wikipedia pages for?
I don't want to, dude. I don't want to wiki dive. But yeah, would you recommend it?
Yeah. I mean, what else are you gonna watch?
What are you gonna do? Watch Netflix. Okay, that was the Dracula Power Hour. So you doing?
Well, I might have made up that they're. I thought for sure I read somewhere that they're already working on.
They already greenlit the second season. I'm like, how?
Yeah, something like that.
I bet. Fact checking will destroy this podcast. Oh man, what have I been doing? I don't know.
Hold on. I gotta read this in its entire. I don't even know what this is about, but it's got some interesting words. Moffat made a point about Dracula's sexuality in their show, since it is insinuated that Dracula has sex with Jonathan Harker. The solicitor is sent to his lair in Transylvania, saying that it is not correct to describe Dracula as bisexual. He's bi-homicidal. It's not the same thing. He's killing them, not dating them. He also added he's not actually having sex with anyone. He's drinking their blood.
Shut up. First of all, shut up. First of all, shut your mouth. Not you, Renner.
I know.
Fucking Moffat, dude. Shut your damn mouth. Why are they so afraid to not say that Dracula was bisexual? Why are they so afraid to say that? It makes perfect sense. The dude's been around for centuries. He's gonna try everything, dude.
Do you think that it's a fear of like
why are they so afraid?
They're gonna be on the paper like they think bisexuals are Dracula?
No, I just think I think they're more afraid of people saying, why does their Dracula have to be bisexual? And it's like,
no.
It's stupid.
This is
dude.
the BBC we're
I'm
talking
offended,
about.
Dog.
This is the BBC we're talking about. That can't be.
Why would they even need to make that disclaimer? I like the ambiguity of it. The show, and that's like a minor spoiler. But yeah,
isn't it in the same cheesiness as like the show? Where he goes, he's not bisexual, he's homicidal.
Get out of here.
Do you have anything to drink? Are you drinking wine?
No, I don't drink wine. He does that joke like 12 times, by the way.
Yes.
And it runs real dry.
It would make sense that a 500-year-old vampire has stale jokes.
Real talk, Winner. You're on point right now.
Yeah.
I'm just so mad at Moffat that they had to clear that up. Like, shut the front door, guys.
Give us more Sherlock.
Give us more Sherlock and give us more awesome comedy Dracula that's nigh defeatable.
They should do the next season for Blackula.
Dude, in the 70s?
It would be like current day Blackula.
Well, like Shaft? It'll have all the versions. Yeah. It'll have all the versions of Blackula. Like, it'll have 70s Blackula.
Some say he's a bad.
You'll have 90s Blackula.
Let's talk about Blackula, then I can dig it.
And then, like, current Blackula who doesn't want to be Blackula.
Yeah, so current Blackula would be played by...
we play Michael B. Jordan.
No. I want to go different. I want Michael Che.
Fine, I don't care.
And then Eddie Murphy would be 90s.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy would be the dude from Vampire in Brooklyn. And and then the old school original Dracula, Blackula, would be Blackula.
Yeah. But then Michael B. Jordan could be the like
Van Helsing
twist ending where there's like a black werewolf.
He's Chocula. He's Count Chocula.
Count Chocula. No, he would have to be Van Helsing.
He's Van Helsing. Michael B. Jordan is Van Helsing.
I don't know how you could get what would be the Blackula version of Van Helsing. And I
don't Blade.
No. He's got to have a cool name.
Damn, you're making me be like stereotypical. I'm not in the mood for it.
I know. I'm like, that's why I don't want to think.
I don't want to. You know what? We're moving the hell on.
Shaft versus Blackula.
Shaft versus Blackula.
Yeah.
It's Shaft versus Blackula times 3 or X3. BX3. The movie's called BX3.
Let's see if you can handle my wife. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he puts in the red light. Now we're going to make the baby.
What were we even talking about? Okay, well, how's your week?
Dude. Our weeks, man.
Oh, I also am watching the show The Sinner, which is a USA slow burn crime show, and I've got to say, it's very weird. The first season it has Jessica Biel in it.
I like Jessica Biel.
It's very blue, we'll say, like a little too much.
Too blue? On what station?
It's USA.
How blue is it for USA?
Like there's nudity.
Not on USA. Shut up. It's
impossible. Yeah, of the bottom.
Oh.
And then like they're dealing with a sexual assaults and like
I'm not laughing at sexual assault. I'm laughing at the idea of making a meme of Winter as Smithers in the corner of the strip club and the girls are throwing their booties at him and Winter can't handle it. He's like, no.
This is kind of revenge.
We just put Winter's face on Smithers. Is he like
no, Austin's gonna hear you. Austin's gonna hear you. Don't do this.
And they're like throwing their booties at him, and Winter can't handle him. He's like, no. Austin, you know what to do. I need this done. I need this done by the end of the week, please, in triplicate. In different languages, though.
Yeah, I didn't like how intense they got with it, but it was a worthwhile ride. I mean, I was curious what was going to happen next. Type thing.
Shoot, I watched the 2019 Hellboy. That was a train wreck.
He's a Hellboy from Hellboy.
I like
a Hellboy from the sky. He's a boy of hell.
But the problem with Hellboy and having him like in a verbal or physical media, that you have to say Hellboy a lot. And it sounds super stupid. Oh no, Hellboy's coming.
The name is Hellboy.
Hellboy. The movie's discombobulated. The graphics are subpar. It feels like, Guillermo del Toro just ate some wings. And they scrubbed the wing juice from his bones and made the movie.
All right, cut.
Tentacles and viscera and liquids. And then these directors went into his trash, scraped his bones, and from the residue made this.
The scene from Deadpool 2.
Just shove it in there.
He got in Deadpool.
Electrocutioners. So that movie sucked. Also watched Dracula, which was neat. We said our piece on that.
Mm-hmm.
Still playing Los Borderlands 3. Which is fun. So that's all.
Till Daddy take the T-Bird away.
What?
Fun till Daddy took the controller away.
I thought you were going to start singing Billy Joel.
Oh.
At least you can polish.
Well, you just had to be a big shot, didn't you? Had to open up your mouth, Mike.
Sorry. Well,
I didn't start the fire. Okay,
I didn't start the fire.
We're going to stop.
I'm going to,
Before I have a heart attack. You were there. You were there.
You know what I'm saying? I was waiting for you, man.
Anyway.
You ought to know by now.
Oh! No, my soul!
Finish him. Got him.
Only the good die young.
Only the good die young. Okay. Fair enough, man. This is why this podcast is awesome. We're doing a poll of the week now.
We're a news podcast, right?
Apparently. That's what we do sometimes.
Yeah.
You ready for a dumb poll? Ready for a dumb poll. Oh, jeez. We're going to talk about that later. So given that pretty much Joaquin Phoenix, I was thinking Joaquin Noah, the basketball player, won an Emmy for his depiction of Joker in Joker. God, the movie. I asked the Nerdiverse with a resounding 75 or 80 votes. It was a big turnout on their favorite depiction of Joker on the big screen. And the options I gave were Jack Nicholson.
Hey, looks like we got ourselves a Joker party.
Never rub another man's rhubarb. Heath Ledger.
You put the body into the mosh.
Mark Hamill.
Hold on, we have to do impressions for each one.
Heath
Ledger.
I want to see a magic trick.
Scars. Oh, we
want to see a magic trick.
We went for the same.
We're different, the same. It's fine. Yeah. Do a Mark Hamill.
Let's do another take of the Leia kiss.
Damn, that's not. That sucks. And Joaquin Phoenix, you do the laugh good. Do the laugh. All right.
I'm Johnny Cash.
I'm Johnny Cash. Now, winner, from these four choices, what's your favorite? Who's your favorite Joker?
So it goes down. Like the list would go: Heath Ledger.
Yep.
Then Joaquin Phoenix.
Yep.
Then Jack Nicholson. Then Mark Hamill at the end.
It's because you weren't bathed in the fires of Batman the Animated Series, my man.
Brainwashed, but I believe people who say bathed
in the Lazarus pits of Batman the Animated Series, my bro.
Here, folks.
That's why Mark Hamill will always be the best Joker ever created, ever.
Oof, magoof.
Oof, magoof, dog. So the Nerdiverse voted, and Heath Ledger won with a resounding 50% of the votes out of 80 votes. So people love them some Heath Ledger. Mark Hamill got 20%. Joaquin Phoenix got 18%, and Jack Nicholson, poor Jack, got 11%. How fast we forget. How many Batman stands you think actually saw Batman 1989?
1989. I think a lot of them did.
I mean, do you think like your 18, 25-year-old person actually sat down and watched 1989 Batman?
I think so. Come on. It's we're not that terrible.
You think we're that terrible as humanity? Like, how many Star Wars fans actually watched A New Hope? The ones that cuss you out and scream at you and terrorize the actors. How many of them do you actually think watched, Empire? they just know.
I don't want to go there.
You think they actually did it?
That makes me sad.
You think they know what they're talking about?
That makes me sad.
Nah. There's no way. Speaking of knowing what we're talking about, let's get into some news.
Hold on, let me see if this adds up. So we have 50% plus, so 1150, so that's 61. Then add the 20, that's 81. And then, so that's 99%. So where's the 1%?
It's all it breaks down into decimals, man. I didn't feel like doing all that.
Okay.
It's like 11.8.
What about Caesar
Romero?
Yeah.
Caesar Romero, what's the other guy? The one in Suicide Squad?
Jared Leto.
Caesar Romero.
They're in that 1%.
They're in the 1%. They float around in that.
Bernie Sanders was right.
Bernie Sanders. Jeez, don't pull Bernie into this. He's too old.
The top 1% of Caesar Romero fans. I can't do it.
No, don't do it. The Bernieites will come after us, dog. They'll defeat us with powers. We're doing news.
Yeah, let's go. Stop talking about that Bernie Sanders dude. Now we're going to talk about news.
This is the hypocritical nonsense of nerd podcasting, dude.
Yes.
Stop talking about Bernie Sanders. Let's just to real news. Horrible. We're going to World War III. Anyway.
No, don't join that group, okay? Don't be one of those, okay?
No? Okay, I'll leave it alone. Fair enough. But we are.
I guess I deserve that too. I deserve everything I get this episode.
Here is just leaning his head back and opening his arms and letting the trash wash over him.
Yeah.
It's fine. Speaking of trash, apparently the Silent Hill 2 art director, Masahiro Ito, says that he's working on a new title for Silent Hill 2, the mind behind Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, well, what's the name of it? It must be very riveting of a name.
It's called Core Member.
Oh.
I don't know. No one knows.
Maybe it translates differently in Japanese.
Yeah, it sounds way cooler in Japanese. It's really awesome.
Yeah. It's called in Japanese. It's Splitting Core Member Destruction,
it's Typhoon General Blind Ambition, something super sick like that. You're like, you have that Bone Storm moment where your Millhouse, so your hair gets blown back.
Yeah. Bone Storm,
Thrill House. It just goes Thrill Hole. Yeah, I'm all
everything's coming up
Millhouse. I say that at least 3 times a week. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Yeah, more Silent Hill is always good, man. Silent Hill-ish. It seems like everybody's super salty about PT. And everyone's just making their own versions of PT. Like, apparently, Hideo Kojima's like, yeah, I'm making a horror game. Well, might as well be a horror movie. A horror game after Death Stranding. That's my plan. That's what I want to do. And everybody's like, yeah, sugoi.
Stop.
I'm sorry, I'm a leap. Speaking of Japan, no, actually, I don't think these guys are from glorious Nippon.
Wow.
Stereotype
much?
Glorious Nippon, dog. That's what they call it, bro. It's not a stereotype if it's real. Amnesia and Soma directors are working on their next game, another horror game, probably for PS5.
Neat. I think I played Amnesia.
Soma was good, dude. Soma was like Leviathan mixed with Abyss mixed with like some chili. Super good. Tasty. Had one of the most disturbing endings of a game that I've played in like the last generation. That ending sat with me for a couple of days. Like that is effed up. That's one of the most effed up endings in video games.
What's the game that I'm thinking of that that is like you're running away from monsters, you're hiding in the closet.
You're thinking of Outlast.
Yeah, thank you.
I never beat any of those games because I didn't have the nerves to beat those. I have Outlast and Outlast 2. I never beat any of them.
Let the record know that Mike knew exactly what game I was thinking of.
Because I'm a horror nerd and I like the genre.
Yeah.
Apparently Platinum Games has teamed up with Tencent to start self-publishing their own games. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea. Tencent is kind of the EA, but on like times 1,000, because Tencent is this giant like company from China that it's like Galactus, dude. It just eats all properties, and Tencent makes anything from toasters to movies, dude. Kong Skull Island was funded by Tencent, dude. Like,
well, sorry, that's Platinum worked with Sega for Bayonetta.
Yeah, Platinum Games is the developer that made Bayonetta, Beautiful Joe, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Rising, Revengeance. They're just an overall. I love me some Platinum, but they're a one-trick pony. They make the same kind of game.
I think I remember talking about Tencent where it's like there's a player Battlefield suing Fortnite, and they're like kind of they're paid under the same company. I think there's something that was happening like that.
It's like Pepsi versus Coke, and they're both owned by the same company. Like,
yeah.
Healthy competition. Speaking of competition, the most non-news article we have on this thing is the PS5 logo was revealed at CES, and it's the most yawn thing I've ever seen in my life. It's this black and white still shot of literally the exact same font, PS, and they just put a 5. It's the worst.
Yeah. Price to be announced.
How much do you think that thing's gonna cost, man?
I think you're getting $400 or $500.
$500, right? Yeah. Yikes. Adios mio. Prepare your pockets.
Adios mio.
Hatsune Miku is going to be performing live at Coachella 2020, dude. Hatsune Miku. The digital construct. Hatsune Miku, Doug, is performing live. She's going to be there.
This, I believe, isn't Coachella where Tupac played last year?
Yeah, he was there. He was he was in Pog form. Tupac in Pog form. He's back.
So the only like 3D type thing that I was curious to watch, well, there's two shows. There's the one that I wanted to see Dio.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
And we're going to the mountain.
Okay.
We'll never return.
I got another weird hypothetical. Would you be okay if, like, let's say, like, a family member just recently passed away, but at their wake was the hologram of their eulogy, like a la Tony Stark? Did that mess you up a little bit? Like the hologram is walking around the room and saying hi to everybody.
Man, I've seen some pretty weird things, and that would not top it.
You would just take a shot of whiskey and let it rock.
Yeah, Tennessee whiskey.
Like the body's right there, but this weird blue hologram is like, "Hey, Mike, I want you to do okay in life. It's me.
You might remember me for being
such films as Being Dead, No Longer Living, Zombie Night." I'm not a fan of the hologram future, Doug. I don't like it.
Yeah. But there's another hologram show that's of Roy Orbison and Buddy Holly, where they have a full band on stage with this hologram.
That's too close to like the Chuck E. Cheese robots that are just like doing their thing. That Five Nights at Freddy's crap.
I believe it's just them recycling footage from other live performances. Dude. And I would watch it.
You think kids like in the year 3000 are gonna have like Rolling Stones, just all like digital constructs?
What's gonna happen is that there's gonna be one artist it's gonna be a Gallagher incident where the artist is gonna find out, like, I could be at two places at once.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah, like you can come see the real me for $200, but
But you
for
can see my
$50,
hologram.
you can see my hologram.
Oh man, you put the VR headset on.
Yeah, like hi, this is Winter
This
Tournament.
is Mr. Black.
Oh, just use my last name, but you know
Mr.
it
Black.
doesn't matter.
Damn, sorry, I'm overloading the Simpsons jokes.
I use my last name. Give me my name.
Give me back my name. Why did you say that name?
Yes, I was quoting the Crucible, the ending scene of the Crucible.
I was quoting Batman versus Superman.
Leave me my name.
Yawn of Justice. I will always call it Yawn of Justice.
Jezebel. Okay.
Jezebel.
They doesn't say that.
So, how much do you know about the Silver Surfer? Do you know a lot about?
No.
Dude, I got a lot of tables. Is what you're about to say? Dude, I got a lot of tables.
I have no clue who the Silver Surfer is, but he sounds like a wonderful individual.
He loves ska.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Silver Surfer is a Fantastic Four hero that is bestowed the power cosmic, which makes him almost undefeatable. And apparently in the comics, Thor, who is already undefeatable, is also going to be bestowed the power cosmic, Doug. He has his brand new suit. In the comics, Thor currently doesn't have an arm, and he's missing an eye. So he grew his arm back, that's fine. He grew his eye back, that's fine. Maybe he's born with it, got it like a glow up. His hair is all flowy, long and shut.
Yeah.
And now he's real beautiful and cosmic powery. That's the news article.
Herald's on Sunday.
He looks like Fabio from those old romance novels. It's too powerful. He's too
I don't
majestic.
know what you're talking about.
Someone out there does. And they're filling this news article like, you go, Mike. Keep comics alive.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, I know Star Wars started a new series of comics.
Dude, I tried buying the Karen Gillian's Vader run from 2015.
Yeah.
That's super good. I was reading some of the like excerpts from it. It looks ultra good, man. I need it in my veins. So I don't know. I need to get on that because those Star Wars comics are super good, man.
Yeah.
A lot of them are. Movie wise, a movie that's been dormant for the past 2 years, New Mutants, finally came out with a new trailer with all the backing and power of.
Are you guys
King.
Mutants? Yeah,
No,
we're mutants, but we're new.
Mutants, but we're new. So through the power of the God King Disney, this is finally starting to see the light of day again. And the trailer, does it disappoint? Question mark. You got to be like a real big X-Men fan.
Where's Hugh Jackie? Where's Hugh Jackie?
Where's my Jackie? Where's my Hugh Jackie? So if anybody doesn't know the history of the New Mutants, this was a movie that was produced and created right in the cusp, right in the dead center of the storm, which was the Fox Disney merger. So this is one of those movies that literally got sent to the Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of, top men basement where it has like 8 trillion boxes. They just put it somewhere in there. And I guess Marvel or Disney is finally like, well, let's not waste money. Let's just put it out, I guess. So they're touching up the effects. They're letting the director do his original cut, which is more of a horror movie than an action movie. Because there was a point where this movie was being redirected from the top up to be more of like an action comedy. But the dude wanted it to be a horror film. So Disney's like, we don't even care at this point. Put out your horror film, man. It doesn't matter. So we're going to get this guy's original vision at the New Mutants, which has Colossus's sister, Ilyana Rasputin, also known as Magic. I think Wolfsbane is in it. Cannonball is going to be neat. So for those Chris Claremont mutant X-Men fans. And if this is how Marvel introduces mutants into the MCU, I would be super okay with that.
Apparently, Antonio Banderas has been cast as an undisclosed villain to appear in the post-credits scene.
Mr. Sinister!
No, this scene, which changed during reshoots, originally featured John Hamm portraying the villain, Mr. Sinister.
They bring in Mr. Sinister. That would be so hype. I just want this to tie to the MCU. Let this be how mutants are introduced to the MCU.
Yeah.
And I know it's not going to happen because that's way too cool and that's way too big of a risk. I think Marvel wants to really have a big bang when it comes to the mutants and X-Men, and because it's such an important property.
Yeah.
But just let this be tied a little bit to it. Oh, that would be so perfect. That would be mwah. Even like the Stinger. Let like Mr. Sinister show up to like Avengers Tower or something like that. That'd be kind of on the nose, but I don't know.
The next thing is gonna be Sinister. Yeah.
I love Mr. Sinister. He's the coolest. He's like the Tim Curry. He's pretty much Mr. Sinister as a character is Tim Curry from Rocky Horror Picture Show. But he's an ultra powerful dumb mutant.
Sir, I didn't hear you knock. I thought you were the Candy Man.
Candy Man.
Don't get strung up.
See, now you're rocking. You want to see it now. I'm going to rant for a second because I hate Todd Phillips. I hate him.
What's wrong?
I hate him so much.
What did he ever do to you?
Todd Phillips. Todd Phillips wants a Joker Universe Batman movie.
What's wrong with that?
Todd Phillips, man. This is the guy who said that the Joker's success had nothing to do with being attached to Batman or DC Comics. He's an asshat, dude. I hate this man. I hate him with all my power. I do not want success for him. He's the dude who said he tricked DC into letting him make a movie that had nothing really to do with the actual canonic character.
Okay, look.
I hate this man. And now he wants to just bring in Batman.
You can already see the trailer for this, okay? This is what's going to happen. It's
so bad.
Joaquin Phoenix is going to be in the mental asylum, and then he sees on the TV that the world is still burning from the riot that he caused. And that inspired a Batman figure going, I need to clean up the streets. The cops aren't doing it. I'm going to do it.
But in the movie, Batman was like 8 years old. He hasn't even begun the training.
But you're assuming that is going to be, that could be Batman. Like they're still going to go
a 20-year time jump or something, dude.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne's going to be Batman. He could go left field and go like a Batman, some random guy.
I hate all you're saying right now is not right. All of it.
Please don't send hate mail to me.
No, I'm just. This guy is such a like. The movie is about clowns, but Todd Phillips is the true clown, dog. He's the true.
It's
clown.
Zach Galifianakis as Batman.
Fine, let that make $1 billion. I'm over it. Moving on. Yeah. Stupid Todd Phillips. Sam
Bats
Raimi
can't fly. I know that for a fact.
I've seen it in my books.
That's Galifianakis.
Oh, that's stupid. Two ferns. Yeah. Sam Raimi wants to make another Evil Dead film starring Bruce Campbell.
I would watch it.
Bruce Campbell already said he's super over playing Ash. He retired the character. He's done.
So did Harrison Ford.
But to quote Nino Brown,
he said he was done playing Bruce Campbell.
I guess money talks and BS runs the marathon, right?
Yeah.
I swear, if they just threw money at Bruce, he would do it.
Yeah.
In a hot second, in a New York minute, Bruce Campbell would be like, "All right, how do I attach the chainsaw?" Does Bruce Campbell have any kids? I don't know.
Let's take a look here on the old switcher.
Yeah, can Bruce Campbell's aspiring son actor play
he has two children, Andy Campbell and Rebecca Campbell.
Yeah, are there any of those of age to be actor? Are there any of them aspiring to be actor?
They both look like they're of age.
To get one of them to play the next generation. Have Ash actually be Ashley and be played by his daughter. That'd be cool. Next generation. But that's if they want to do that. That's like asking Michael Jordan's son to play basketball. He's like, no, I just want to be an accountant. It's like, no, you must follow your father's bloodline. No, but I don't know. I want Sam Raimi to make cool movies. I don't want him to retread Evil Dead anymore. I want Sam Raimi to do another Drag Me to Hell or something. It is a good living. It's an intellectual property.
That's the title of the movie, Good Living.
Like Needful Things?
No, there's Evil Dead and then there's Good Living.
Okay. That's dumb. I like it. Can it star can Kate Beckinsale be in it?
No, well, the thing would be like it's a family of zombies that go to a cabin only to find that there's someone alive there that's causing havoc.
It's alive. It's
Yeah,
alive.
yes.
It's like the scene from Seven, where the sloth dude wakes up and all the SWAT dudes freak out. There's like all the Christmas trees like in the room. Like what?
Yeah.
Hashtag watch Seven if you've never seen it, Nerdiverse. That mess is out of control. Colin Farrell is playing the Penguin in this new Batman movie.
Tell me who took your shoes, Batman.
Someone took Batman's shoes.
Okay, that's a deep cut from the second season of True Detective.
Damn, I heard True Detective was super sick.
Yeah. If you don't tell me who took your shoes, Batman, I'm going to pull your pants down and spank you right here.
Wow. Batman would probably like. Colin Farrell's a good actor when he wants to be. Have you ever seen In Bruges?
No. Have you ever seen Miami Vice?
Yeah, he killed it. You ever seen Daredevil starring Ben Affleck?
Yes. He played Bullseye very well, particularly when he pointed to the bullseye.
Particularly when he pointed to this is why you're my host. You understand what we're doing here.
Who's this character's name? Oh,
Bullseye.
Thank you for pointing.
The idiot got it tattooed on his forehead, guys. Yeah. Not even tattooed, like he carved it into his forehead. It's out of control.
Wasn't he in like a CIA movie too?
He was in Total Recall with Kate Beckinsale.
Oh yeah, there was something else. There was like I think
you're thinking about Minority Report.
No. He's in a spy movie.
I don't know. Look it up.
The Recruit with Al Pacino.
I like
Colin Farrell.
What movie was that where Benicio del Toro was this crazy like CIA Green Beret dude who went crazy in the woods and like Anthony Hopkins had to hunt him, but Benicio del Toro became like feral. He was like he was like a feral, like the Army Ranger. He was just like
Wolfman.
No, he was like, it was super stupid. Where like old ass Anthony Hopkins had to hunt Benicio del Toro in the forest, but Benicio del Toro was like the predator.
There is absolutely nothing I'm finding out about this.
Look it up, dude. It has to exist.
Looking it up. There's nothing. I went Benicio del Toro, Vietnam.
No, not Vietnam. Just put Benicio del Toro. It's like The Hunted or something, dude. It's super dumb. Like Benicio del Toro can't talk because he's so feral, but he retains all of his training.
All right, there is The Hunted, and there is not Anthony Hopkins, but Tommy Lee Jones.
Was it Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, narrated by Johnny Cash.
Okay, now you're
U.S. Army Sergeant First Class Aaron Hallman, a former United States Delta Force operator, has spent much of his career. Blah, blah, blah. These missions leave the sensitive, intelligent him conflict. Blah, blah, blah. The results in his current predicament. In the wilderness of Silver Falls State Park, Holland encounters two deer hunters. They are not. He'll tell them that because of their sophisticated scope, they're not true hunters. He eventually kills the pair. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he goes nuts in the woods, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch that later. That movie's stupid.
Wait, isn't there like a scene where there's like two logs that are like coming down to hit Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah, he's doing stupid predator shit, dude. He's like setting traps for Tommy Lee Jones. He has to duck out the way.
I might have to watch this.
He looks super far in the forest. You just see Benicio del Toro standing on like a tree branch. Yeah, he ducks away into the forest.
Yeah, I have to watch this, folks. I gotta watch this.
It's so dumb, dude. It's the best. Oh, that made my face hurt. Yeah, Benicio del Toro.
There's also news I read of Bradley Cooper playing Two-Face in this movie as well.
This movie has like I was super hyped for it, but this movie's starting to feel a little bloated, dude. Like it has Catwoman, it has Two-Face, it has the Penguin. Like Batman movies never have a good track record when there's more than one villain. You know, well, I take that back because Batman Returns had Catwoman and Penguin, so that balanced out. Batman Begins had Ra's al Ghul and
Anakin.
Scarecrow.
No, I don't
mind your surroundings. So I don't know, man. I'm starting to get a little nervous about it. Speaking of Batman, apparently Christian Bale is going to be in the next Thor movie.
I want to know.
Can I wield the hammer? Everyone
we're gonna have some love, and we're gonna have some thunder.
Do you know of the character named Beta Ray Bill?
No, I don't. Don't ask me questions like that.
I need to know because I don't want to make assumptions, Doug. I don't know what you know.
You
man.
can make a firm assumption that I have no clue you're talking about.
The Marvel character.
It sounds like you're just saying vowels.
No, Beta Ray Bill is a alien from a horse.
Beta Ray Bill. I don't even know Alpha Ray Bill.
There's an Alpha Ray Bill actually, but I digress.
You got me. Mike slayed the dragon right there.
Yeah, man, I stuck my sword into its beating golden heart. Yeah, everyone wants him to play Beta Ray Bill, which is a horseman who also gets a Thor hammer, and he's cool. But I don't know. I don't think Christian Bale wants to be in these movies a lot. I think he just wants to secure the bag and be out. Like if you're gonna play a character like Beta Ray Bill, you're probably gonna have like a 5-picture movie deal. You know what I mean? You're locked, right? Because Beta Ray Bill is like a super important Marvel character. So I don't think he's gonna play that. I think Christian Bale wants to be some loose fly-by-night villain that's gonna die by the end of the movie. I don't think he wants like a commitment like that after being Batman for like 10 years. You know, so I'm sorry guys, but I don't think Christian Bale is going to be Beta Ray Bill. Like, I don't think he wants that smoke of having to sell his soul to Papa Disney. You know what I mean? But Natalie Portman's going to be in it. Aren't you excited for that?
Aren't you the one telling me she's going to be Thor?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Is that a confirmed thing, or are you just lying to me?
No, because Natalie Portman plays Jane Foster, who is the girlfriend of Thor, but later in continuity, Thor loses the hammer because he becomes unworthy, and Jane Foster adapts the hammer and then becomes female Thor. It's comic canon, so they're already alluding to it to be in this movie. Hence why at Comic-Con, Natalie Portman was holding the hammer of Thor, with Taika Waititi getting hype and doing backflips and stuff behind her. So it's going to happen.
All right, yeah, I didn't want to hear that. Next.
That's it. That's the news, man. There's a picture of Natalie Portman holding a hammer with Christian Bale with a horse face.
You were supposed to be the chosen one.
You're the chosen one. You're supposed to save the galaxy, not destroy it. Would you? Okay. If Obi-Wan had the high ground, would you do anything or would you just walk away? But you're also crazed with power, so
right.
Keep that in mind. You're crazed with power, dude. Don't underestimate my power.
I can still defeat you. Oh, my legs.
Oh, my legs.
Yeah.
I can still. Oh, my arm. Now I'm on fire. Shit.
Yeah. This Vader's on fire.
Stupid Anakin. He got what he deserved.
Stupid Anakin.
I would have paid money.
That's what Obi-Wan said, actually.
Yeah, he actually said stupid.
Stupid Anakin.
I think that's the name of the podcast. I was thinking the name of the podcast would be something else, but I wanted it to be Stupid Anakin.
Of course, there's not a single thing about Star Wars in the news today.
No, but we just happened to fit it in.
Yeah.
Because the Earth is Star Wars now.
I watched a bunch of YouTube videos of like people bringing their children to Star Wars World or whatever it's called.
Was that awkward and weird?
It's all right. It's like the people playing Rey kind of don't look like Rey.
No, it's super hard, man.
Yeah. It's like I get it though. It's kind of hard. Like look like this person.
Yeah, look like this human that has a unique face.
Right.
I do like when the babies are dressed like cosplayers and the actual like Disney staff like respect them. Like the little girl who's dressed like Rey, she's doing the Force to all the stormtroopers. Yeah. And they walk the other direction. But then the other Rey shows up and she gives her love. That's cute, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. Or I like the one where Queen Amidala, one of the girls play Queen Amidala, and then young Anakin is like there and they like hold hands and like he's like, you want to get lunch later or something like that?
She's like, nah. Like burn. Have you seen the one where the dude there's like a regular like park goer swinging a lightsaber and Kylo Ren and some stormtroopers are walking by and the Kylo Ren actor gets offended, so he looks dead at the dude and stops. Like it freaks the dude out. It starts to go for his lightsaber, and the dude's like, "I don't want no trouble." I don't want no trouble. And so Kylo's walking away, and one of the stormtroopers says, there may be only one Jedi left, but you ain't it. And everybody was like,
oh snap!
Burn! And that dude felt that dude felt the crunchiest. It's just like, ugh.
Or I like the one where there's the little girl like running up to Jawas, like giving them random garbage,
high five, giving them trash, and they go, "Oh, teeny!"
Yeah.
Or the baby who's like being the Chewbacca's playing with the baby Chewbacca, and the baby's just cracking up, and that's his favorite. And
then there's the dad who Vader reveals that they're gonna have a baby or something like that.
Oh no, the coolest one is the little girl. They're having some kind of knighting ceremony for Jedi, and this little girl walks up and bows to Vader to be knighted as a Sith. The whole audience erupts. And Vader just looks at her and walks away. And she keeps following him, trying to kneel. Like, no, and they're like, no, you want to be a Jedi? She's like, no, I want to be a Sith.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't
care rules, dude. And the whole crowd goes, yo. And everybody just starts singing like Duel of the Fates. It was super cool.
There was another one of these people making a droid at the place.
What? That's so sick.
How much money is being spent here?
Hundreds of dollars. I'm hearing that the build a lightsaber is like hundreds of dollars, dude. Like they let you just build one there.
Of course,
it's like $300-400 or something stupid like that.
Yeah,
but you come out with a legit lightsaber, like a prop level lightsaber. But at what cost? At what cost? Are you going with like 2 stacks? Like, I gotta build me one, I gotta build my son one, I gotta build my daughter one. Like, you just bring like
there's
$3,000.
No way I could. I mean, I could see myself spending money here, but I don't want to. I'm never gonna go. Yeah,
your family's like from Oklahoma. You're only visiting once.
Oklahoma. Okay.
Shout outs to Oklahoma, and you're like, I gotta buy me one. I gotta buy my daughter one. I gotta buy my son one. I gotta buy my wife one. You're spending like $2,000 easy, dude, just on that. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to watching some more. I got season 2 of The Sinner, and I have 2 episodes left of the first season of Castlevania.
Ooh, how you liking that?
I like it. I was telling my roommate that I really like the goriness of it, and it's pretty cool. I like how our version of Dracula is way different from Castlevania Japanese anime.
Dracula it's crazy, dude.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know Dracula had control over big time old fire tornadoes.
Yeah, time and space and shit. Bruh. Dracula's just stupid. Yeah,
I want a movie of this Dracula.
Anime Dracula is stupid, dude. Like, he can pretty much do whatever he wants. It's kind of dumb. I'm looking forward to watching The Tenant by Roman Polanski. But it's all my bucket
told you guys.
It's on my bucket list of horror movies to watch. So I have to watch The Tenant because it's now on Amazon Prime. So and it's free. And there's a tooth in the wall, and I have to check it out. So I have to watch The Tenant. I'm also
Hey man.
What? Okay, Sons of Anarchy. Pipe down. I want to watch Honey Boy too, with Shia LaBeouf. You know, have you seen like trailers for that movie where Shia LaBeouf's son is like some child actor?
I heard that is excellent.
I heard it's excellent, so I want to check that out. So that's on the bucket watch list. And also Species. You gotta watch Species at least once a year. So I might as well get it out the way now. So yeah, I have a couple of movies I want to check out, particularly Honey Boy. So Shia LaBeouf, I'm hearing he's like doing the best acting of his life. So we'll see how that works out. Do you have any last thoughts before we close this bad boy out?
Yeah, check me out on the social media under Trash Monk, the third Trash Monk. I'm still looking at I think I'm just gonna do a Squarespace website and just be done with it.
That's MOTN is Squarespace based.
What?
And Masters of the Nerdiversecast.com is the Squarespace baby, dog. Nani? Yeah, do it. I recommend it.
Yeah,
the interface is super easy.
And
if you need help with that, let me know.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got.
Yeah, man. If you want to support the channel, visit our Patreon at Patreon.com/MOTN. Hit it, winner.
Toss a coin to your Nerdist, oh valley of plenty, oh hail the name of rock and roll.
Yeah. If you give us money, we'll increase power. If you give us money, we'll increase the power of the podcast by tenfold. So you can do that. And also, if you want to support us non-monetarily, always like our content, always subscribe to our channels, especially our Twitter at mnerdiverse, and subscribe so that you can be put on notice for when we have new content. We have a new MOTN Top 10 that is marvelous. So hopefully you guys like that. And we're always going to continue to have good content. And if this is your first episode and you're new to the Nerdiverse, I would like to be the first one to say welcome. Welcome to the Nerdiverse. I've, of course, been your host, Mike G.
And I've been your host, Trash Monk III.
And we will always ask you to take that one step beyond.